Here at Christown Lanes for the title match of today's JBT event. Tyler Hedges back in the title match, trying to win his first career title. He's been close a couple of times as that 9-year-old with a couple runner-up finishes, but he's taken on a red-hot rookie, and Axel Barajas, who's leading a JBT event for the first time in his second career event. Axel has to beat Tyler by only 13 to win, and he started with a double. Tyler has gone open strike and now has this pretty tricky 3-9 to shoot at. But he's, that little ball deflects a lot over there, and he's going to try and keep his composure. He's a nice kid, a nice family, but he is the most emotional 9-year-old I've ever seen in my life. It can work for him and work against him. That big black wall against the side has seen his share of Tyler leaning on it today. Barajas has looked great all day long. Man, looks great again as he opens up with 3 in a row. Part of a contingent that all bowl out of the same bowling center. Marco made the top 5 earlier today, and he is still thinking about it because he wishes he made that 7th into contingent. But he's okay. He's really cheering. He's close in the top 4, and then a real dogfight for 5th place below them. Another good shot, just to have 10. An impressive first 4 for sure. Thank you, Ron. A marker down there? Okay. Don't keep the markers. Good turnout today. Thanks to John and Pat and the whole crew here at Christown for hosting us. They'll be hosting something else here in about 10 months. I can neither confirm nor deny. Cross lane at the 10 pin, just hangs on to cover it there. And he's off to a big lead. Been waiting for a while for this crowd to break through. It's been Marco and Miguel and Alberto. And what happened to the young lady that sort of started it all? What was it? Trishelle? Well, we lost one Trishelle and we gained 4 others, so there we go. That's good. Here's Hedges in the 4th. That ball, at that ball speed, throwing a reactive ball two-handed, it's just going to take a left turn sooner rather than later. As the lane starts to dry out, I think that gets tougher and tougher on him. Not only drying lanes, but he's like 2 feet tall, and this is his 12th game of the day or so as well. Using a 3rd different ball, and this time he does it. Nicely done. There is nobody in this planet harder on Tyler Hedges than Tyler Hedges. So he can just keep himself in control, he'll be fine. 2nd at Best in the West a little while ago. He's got a couple other top 5 finishes to his name. But someone's going to win their first title here in the next 6 frames or so. A lot further out. Oh, right in the pocket. Oh. He's got many ways to carry. That time that was a dead pocket hit and the ball almost deflected right into the 10th, and I don't know how heavy that ball is, but it can't be too heavy. That ball is a maximum axis tilt, and it's still almost deflected into the 10th. So this ball doesn't hook at all. And you switch to that cue ball looking thing. Cross lane, and he's going to get it. Nicely done. Back-to-back spares for Hedges, but he still trails by 23 pins. So Axel has already made up the handicap that he's given. Rude. It's always weird when you gotta play a little kid because I don't want to beat up on a little guy. Well, they'll beat up on you with their handicap given half a chance. So I don't think it feels that way at all. A little tight the whole way there. Just a 3-6 though, no split. Pulled on Route 66 today, one of the easier challenge/sport patterns. 24 down handicap cut and 18 down scratch cut. So just shy of the 200 average to make the top 40%. Are you mama? Ah. Got mom right to my left here. He's got the universal mom pose right now. Fingers interlocked in prayer. Oh, this time not as lucky as the 310. Internationally known as the hardest split in the history of bowling, the 310. I have no idea how to make this split, because I never have in my life. Which is why I'm talking about these videos instead of bowling. Hard and straight with that ball that hooks less is the idea. And that's what happens to me every darn time. Oh, got a match here after that, the first open frame. Let's see if Hedges can take advantage of the first opening that Bras has given him. Uses absolutely every inch of the approach, takes 27 steps, throws it as hard as he can. That's, no, and a third 3-9 split of the day. It's just got to be, you just can't generate the ball speed when the things start to break down a little bit. He could move further left, a la his occasional partner in crime, Darius. And I've never seen Tyler play in front of the ball return. We know Darius can. We know this ball can make the 3-9. It's not going to slide enough though. And instead of jumping on Axel's open, he gives it right back to him. So he trails by 42 and only getting 13. This is looking really good for Axel right now. But still 4 frames to go. We go on to the main event. That's our next JBT tournament. Starts in just 7 days, which is impossible for me to believe. 6 days, only Toledo. All right, Tyler's going to regroup here. So he can somehow figure out a way to throw it faster. He can move further left. Seems to have moved a little more left here. Certainly gave that one a heave. It's not going to get back that time though. 9 years older or 39, you run into the same problem here when you bowl on something that's a little tougher than house like we did today. Stand left to right doesn't necessarily apply because you pitch it out there and there's not just limitless free hook to come back, so it stays out there. You get a little bit left, and there's not enough left of the pattern to hold the ball. Nonetheless, he's able to figure out a way to get a spare here. But Axel in complete control of this match. Just a couple frames away from the first win of his career, the first win for the whole Mexico bunch here that joins us. And a third consecutive high hit from him as he starts to pinch the ball. Totally natural reaction. Almost everybody does it. They start to grip a little in these later frames. Be lucky to come out of this with only one open.
Calmado.
Oh! Just barely avoids the chop tilt and that 6 over. Man, a smile from him. That is a huge break for him right there. In any language. Publicly thank my translator #1 and translator #2 for helping me out here. I'd be just as lost if I tried to figure out the other way, so thank you, translators. I've learned that sneezing is the same as having a drink this weekend. I learned that yesterday. And a 4th straight high hit. It's see it time after time after time. Start to tense up, get a little faster with the feet, the shoulder pulls across your body, and that goes high hit, high hit, high hit. And he's avoided the big disaster, and only one open after that 3-bagger to keep him in command of this match. Tyler's going to have to put in some doubles up. He's got it. Tyler, by the way, perfectly capable of putting up this aforementioned necessary double. He's had a high game of 200 today. He had a couple 200s yesterday. More than capable of stringing them. You're going to need to right now, though, and just can't get the energy on that ball anymore.
Se le gana. No tires la toalla.
choppable cluster here and slide by it anyway. Well, it's not going to happen this time for Hedges. He's going to have to, well, he's never going to settle for another second, but he's going to have to stomach another second here. Hey, look, pocket another $100. He's doing great in the Arizona Mojave and all conference points races. Credit here where it's due to our traveling quintets from south of the border, making all kinds of noise here. They took their lumps early on as they got used to the patterns and the way it goes out here on tour. Then this guy led by a mile in Vista and then fell apart. And now they broke through with some cuts the other days and going to break through with top fives today and a win. I'm telling you, if he goes over that wall, though, pretty much cruise control here for Axel. Very little way he could lose this match. 66. In fact, he's going to lock it up with just a count right here. He'll have a 10th frame victory lap. Well, even though that's the 6th consecutive shot that he's pinched, I think even he's got a little wry smile to himself. He knows that it's going to be plenty. Nice game, by the way, too. I don't know why. Why didn't you bring him before? What? Why is this his first weekend? You had to beg him? Oh, please come win. Oh, please come beat everybody. Oh, jeez. There we go. $200 scratch. If he just goes strike spare, he is already your champion. Hey, hey, he won. He won. It's over. Numero uno barajas. There we go, much better. Great job out of all of our finalists today. Great job out of everybody here at Christown. Really fun weekend here in Phoenix. We do it again in Vegas next weekend. We hope you're there. The champ. Oh, he's left.
And when the next time we're going to be here?
In Phoenix, we're next here in March. No, February. Valentine's weekend over at Glen Fair. Over at Glen Fair, on February 14th. He's left. Where did he go? No, that's not him. Where did he go? Is he gone? Is he down here? Where is he? Who knows? There's self-nauseous. There's your champ. Oh no, go.